What's going on, Stim Junkies? Hi, Stim Ace here. Hope you're having an incredible week. We are getting closer to Friday and thus Hi Stim Saturday, our favorite day of the week. And I don't know if you could tell right now, but I am a little bit out of it. I had a crazy, grueling session in the gym. One of the best sessions I actually had in quite a while. I made a crazy mad scientist concoction today, mixing up Kill Switch, Tweak, and a little bit of the huge supplements L-Carnitine, which I will be reviewing in the near future. Now, I need something to help me fall asleep tonight, and I don't really want to take one of these sleep aids. I'm not really feeling melatonin. I feel like my body's kind of developing an immunity to melatonin at this point, and it's not something that's good to take every single night. So, luckily for me, I have the perfect solution. What I am holding in my hands is Sleep Protein, and this one got sent to me by my good friends over at Sleep Protein. I do believe that is the name of the brand. I could be mistaken, but this one here is sold exclusively on their Amazon page. It's a very clean looking label. It's very sleek. As you guys could see, nothing too fancy on here, but it is a protein. It's a mix of protein isolate as well as micellar casein, and there is a bunch of vitamins, minerals, enzymes, and sleep improving ingredients in here. So let's not waste any more time. Let's break down the Sleep Protein. All right, guys, so looking at the cover here, it says Sleep Protein in a massive font, nighttime deep sleep formula. It claims to support sleep, help with muscle recovery, create calm and relaxation, and also aid in digestive health. This here is the Vanilla Lavender Sky flavor. It's the flavor that I was sent, and we're going to talk about the flavor in a moment. I'm actually going to go ahead and mix it up here for you guys so you can see what it actually looks like, see the consistency and whatnot, and we're going to have it right here on the video. This is melatonin free, and that's an interesting claim because one of the ingredients in here, or actually two of the ingredients, help create natural melatonin within your system, which is very interesting, but there isn't actually added melatonin in here, which is really, really cool. Perfect for those nights where I'm trying to kind of move away from the melatonin, so definitely nice variety there. No artificial growth hormones in here. This is gluten-free, non-GMO, and also has no added sugar. You're getting 1 pound in here, and overall, it's a very nice looking formula. It tells you to take this about 30 minutes before bedtime, and it claims to provide sweet dreams. So that's a nice added bonus. Let's go ahead and break down this label. Okay, boys, so looking at the supplement facts here, serving size is 1 scoop, which comes in at 32 grams, and weighing it out, it comes in exactly at about 31, 32 grams. So they got the scooper right on the money, really good. I love it when companies do that, so I don't have to weigh it out each and every time. It gets tiring after a while. You're getting 14 servings per container, which is cool because this isn't something that I like to use every single night. I like using this one about twice a week in the middle of the week, and then maybe like on a Friday or Saturday night where I really want to get in a good night's sleep and kind of sleep in late a little bit, maybe wake up the next morning at 9 a.m., which for me, by the way, is considered sleeping in. So overall, very solid. Now, I like the fact that there's only 100 calories in here per scoop, which is really, really nice, especially considering what you're getting in here. And we're going to continue breaking down the label. You're getting 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 4 grams of total carbohydrates, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 0 grams of added sugar, which is nice, 20 grams of protein. And it's interesting because they do mention the micellar casein a little bit down on the label, but I do believe that it's a 20-gram total yield of protein. So I'm guessing it's 8 grams of protein isolate and then 12 grams of micellar casein. There's a little bit of confusion there, so I'm not really sure, but they are claiming 20 grams after the yield total protein, which makes sense for 100 calories. You're getting vitamin B6 in here at 100 milligrams, calcium at 580, magnesium at 250, zinc at 25, and sodium at 25. So these are all essential minerals that are going to help your body. It's great to take before sleep. They actually have sleep aids that have those very ingredients in there. So you're getting it in here. You don't have to take your ZMAs or anything like that. This is definitely going to help promote a nice, restful sleep. Now we have the actual added ingredients in here, which are very, very interesting. We start off with L-Tryptophan at 220 milligrams, which is an amino acid that helps you fall asleep faster. So that's really, really cool. We have 5-HTP, which helps promote, helps create serotonin and melatonin within your body. So it kind of balances things out. It puts you in a good mood, and it creates the natural melatonin within your body. So you're not actually putting external melatonin. It's creating it from within your body. So that's really, really cool. I really, really like that. Then you have some inulin in here at 2,000 milligrams, big dose. It actually helps that melatonin that's created within your body and serotonin kind of work a little bit better. So it works synergistically with that 5-HTP. We have GABA at a very nice 500 milligram dose, which I really like, and it create a nice warmth, a nice sense of relaxation within your body. but it's not a crazy dose like you guys know from all my other sleep aid reviews. I like GABA up to 1 gram, but when it gets to that 1.5 to 3 gram dose, it's a little too much for me. It creates this like heavy breathing and a constriction in the chest that lasts like 20 or 30 minutes. So I'm not a big fan of crazy doses of GABA. 500 milligrams to 1.5 grams at the most. Usually my sweet spot is about 750 to 1000 milligrams, but 500 milligrams is really good, especially considering that we're pairing it with L-Theanine at 250 milligrams, another ingredient that helps with relaxation. It's something that I keep on hand in general. So it's going to promote a nice, restful, good feeling, a nice, relaxing feeling, going to ease the day's stress and really get you going, ready for bed, and hopefully give you those sweet dreams, which they do claim on here. We have an enzyme blend in here at 200 milligrams. Not going to bother reading all of them, but you guys can read the label. I posted it up here. And that's supposed to help with gut health and kind of help with the digestive effect so the protein doesn't sit heavy on your stomach right before bed. This is a very, very light protein, by the way. Even though it's a 32-gram scoop, it sits very light on the stomach. There's no digestion issues. I never had any problems taking this one down, even 20, 30 minutes before bedtime. And lastly, we have the micellar casein at 12 milligrams. So it's very interesting. Actually, now that I look at it, I thought it said 12 grams of micellar casein, but it's 12 milligrams, which is that's a very interesting dose. I'm kind of confused about that. I don't know if that's a typo or what's going on over there, because you're getting 20 total grams of protein, and I'm seeing for the first time that it says 12 milligrams. I could have sworn it said 12 grams. So I'm a little bit confused about the dosage, but labels are just labels in the end of the day. They do claim on the Amazon page 20 grams of protein after the yield. So we're going to go with that. And just looking at the other ingredients in here, it's a very, very tiny ingredients panel, which I really appreciate. Looking at other ingredients, you're getting milk protein isolate, natural flavors, organic, de-oiled sunflower lecithin, sucralose, and sunflower lecithin. Contains milk, obviously. And that is essentially going to break down and finish off this label. All right, guys, so I got my favorite flamingo shaker over here, courtesy of my good friends over at Fun Sweets. It's the only translucent, or rather transparent shaker that I have currently, so I really wanted you guys to see what the mixability looks like. Here's the scoop filled all the way to the top, right? It's a nice big heaping scoop. We're going to add it in there very nicely, okay? We're going to put that away, yeah? Put it back in the bag, and we're going to go ahead and mix this bad boy up. It's got a nice cover over here, a nice pink cover from the Fun Sweets. I like this one a lot. Let's go ahead and shake this bad boy up. All right, we are finished with the shaking. As you guys could see, no clumps, no lumps, no issues whatsoever. It mixed really nicely. We're going to go ahead and try this one out right now. I'll let you know what I think. The smell is very nice. It's a very delicate vanilla smell, not too overpowering, nothing too crazy. For a lot of you guys that are used to these crazy, pungent, over-the-top protein flavors, this is going to be very different. It's a very delicate vanilla flavor, and it does have a little bit of that lavender herbal blend in the background. It's very, very light, maybe like 5-10%, so don't be off-put by the lavender, okay? It's really not that bad, but we're going to go ahead, we're going to drink it, and I'll let you know what I think. Yeah, so I went ahead, I mixed this one up with unsweetened almond milk, which is my favorite thing to mix it with, keeps the calories low. I added about 15 ounces of liquid to it, so not that much. It's a very delicate flavor, guys. Again, this isn't a crazy pungent flavor, and you don't want to take anything too crazy before bed. You don't want to take like these crazy peanut butter caramel types of shakes right before bed. You don't want it to sit heavy on your stomach. This is light, it's delicate, it's got natural flavor. You could tell that it's a natural flavor. It has a texture that I really like. It's got a bit of like a chalkiness to it. Very light, by the way. It's not a chalky protein, but a little bit. It's got a little bit of that chalkiness that lingers on the tongue. I personally really like it. I can maybe tell you that not everyone would be into it, but it's very delicate, it's very balanced, and it's very in the background. But we're going to go ahead and take another sip. I love the fact that this isn't overly sweet. You guys know that Mace likes his desserts. I like sweets, but not things that are overly sweet. And we do live in America, where sugar is the #1 drug. So everything is overly sugary here in America, including a lot of proteins. A lot of proteins just have so much sucralose in there and stevia. And even if they claim natural sweeteners, they're just very sweet to the point where it becomes a little nauseating. I love and appreciate this one for not being overly sweet. It's really delicate. It's a very, very delicate flavor. It goes down super easy. And you guys saw that I barely shook it. I didn't mix it all that much. I didn't put any of the metal bowl shakers in here, nothing like that. You don't have to put this in a blender. It mixes really easily, which I really appreciate, especially if I'm trying to go to bed. I don't want to really strain myself too much right before bed. I'm kidding, of course. But all joking aside, this tastes really good. It feels like a quality protein, and you do feel this one helping you relax right before bed. It's obviously not going to knock you out, right? This isn't like a full-on sleep aid. It's not going to knock you out cold, but you take this one about 30 minutes before bed, your mind, your body gets in this nice relaxing state of being, and then you're going to fall asleep. Whether you have sweet dreams or not, I guess that really depends on you. I watch horror movies almost every single night, so sweet dreams aren't always in the cards for Heist and Ace, but I really like this one. It's a really good supplement. It is currently only available on their Amazon page, so I'm going to link it down below in the comments, and I hope you guys check it out. It's a very good quality product, and it's one that I could see myself picking up again in the future once I do finish this one. This isn't something that I run every single night, but like I said, maybe like on a Monday or a Friday, it definitely gives you a nice boost, and I did actually try stacking this once with 5 milligrams of melatonin, and let me tell you, that was a good combination. Adding that external melatonin really works with those other ingredients, such as the 5-HTP and the L-Tryptophan, and really just brings the entire package together. So yeah, you could theoretically stack this with a sleep aid. It just kind of helps everything smoothen out and really helps you feel nice and relaxed. But it's both a physical relax type of feeling and a mental relaxation as well. So if you're coming back from the gym and you're really tired, like I am today, I'm pretty tired. I pushed for like an hour and a half today, but really pushed with zero breaks. This thing is perfect. I'm going to finish this off, take a nice hot shower, and get myself ready for bed because I got to be up at 6:30 tomorrow morning. So cheers, guys. I hope you decide to check this one out. If you like the video review, don't forget to give a big like. It helps the algorithm. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the little bell to get all of Heist and Ace's latest updates. Follow me on Instagram at Heist and Ace, and I will see you all next time for the next Heist and pre-workout or sleep aid review. Take care, everybody. Have a good night, and hope you guys have an amazing, restful evening. Heist and Ace, signing off.